Hi, I'm Nancy with Factory Direct Crafts, and today we're going to be making this little bunny treat bag for Easter. You're going to need a glue gun, you're going to need some yarn needle, a ruler, and I use newspaper to make my pattern. You're going to need an 8-inch circle, and I'm using a bowl for that, some hemp cords for the whiskers. You're going to need some white felt, pink felt, a pom-pom that's 3/4 of an inch or an inch, and eyes, I think they're 3/4, yep, 3/4, about 5/8, something like that. A pen, some tacky glue. I use an awl or something to poke this hole through the top, some ribbon, and a little blush. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing you need to do is to take your 6-inch bowl, and I'm using newspaper here, and you just go right around that 6-inch bowl, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to draw on the ears. And how I did it, make them out of the newspaper first. Looking for my thing. Here, we'll measure these and that'll give you a good idea. They're 3.5 inch tall and they're 1.5 inch wide. So play around with that on your newspaper out somewhere else and get that shape. And then all you need to do then is when you get those done, you lay them right on your circle that you have. Put your ears right there and trace around them so that you end up with the ears attached like this. So you're happy with what you got before you even start in on your felt, okay? So I've got my pattern here. And then what you're going to do, because this is going to be the white part for the pink inside of the ears, what I did was those first 2 ears I cut out, I cut evenly around them and took out this inner part. And this is going to be my pink lining on my white felt for my pink ears. See how that works? So then you know you've got just the right size, okay? Because you used your ear pattern that you're using for your white felt. All right, so we've got our pattern, and so we trace it on our white felt, and of course we need two of these, and you're going to need 2 of the pink inner ear parts, okay? So now let's get started putting this together. I'm going to take one and I'm going to put all my face stuff on it first before I have it all glued together. Okay, so I want to do it on the side that doesn't show any pin marks. And I'm going to start by gluing on, well, I think I can use a hot glue for the ears. That should work fine. And just run a little hot glue down them. And place them right in the center of, I'll hot glue the eyes. That should work. And these are pretty big eyes, so I don't think I'll burn myself doing that. Place them where you think they look good. On there. Okay, so now I've got 2 nice big eyes. Now, what I need to do now is cut the hemp, and I'm using the white, kind of off-white hemp here for the whiskers, and that's going to go right underneath the nose, which is the pom-pom. Okay, so I'm going to hot glue the hemp down first, and then I'll add a little bit more to this and try to quickly get it on there so it's still, the other's still hot too. And this is why it's good to put these things on before you get the back on, because sometimes it'll go through and your whole thing would be stuck together. It wouldn't be an opening anymore. Okay, now I got my nose on there. Now all that's left is the mouth, and this is black hemp, 1.5 inch long pieces. And I think I wonder if I should use tacky glue on this part. I'm going to draw, let's see, there, kind of put it where you want it. Let's see, get an idea before you start putting the glue on everything. And I think it might be safer to put this glue onto the hemp cording like that and place it. So I don't want to end up with a bunch of glue all over the white felt in places that I didn't really want it. Okay. Get this glued down. Let's see here. Make sure it's just how you want it to be, because once it's stuck, it's going to stay there. Okay, so I'll let you see the face here, what we've got going so far. Now we've got to put this together so that it has a place to stick the treats in. So I'm going to lay the other white felt down with the stuff that has some pin marks I see on toward the inside. Okay. And now when I glue this, I'm going to use my hot glue gun. And it's very important that you only glue up to about 1/2 inch from the ears. I'll show you here. Just glue from here and then all around the head up to about 1/2 inch from that ear, because you want a big enough opening that you can get your hand down inside there, okay? So I'll take the top one off and I will start doing my hot glue here. And I gotta keep moving because I don't want this to dry out. Okay. And then lay that and make sure you get these ears lined up, because once it touches that bottom hot glue, it's gonna stay there. Okay. There we go, and just press that together. And ideally, you let everything dry in between the steps, and that's better. But here we go. Now we're going to go on. I'm going to take this all, and I'm going to poke a hole through both ears, and I want to be down in the pink part so that it's even stronger. Okay, so down through there. And this is going to make the handle. So yeah, just do one ear at a time, because obviously was too hard to go through. Okay, now the next step is I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to thread it. And now I just go through the ears with my ribbon. And you can make your handle however long you want. I want my knot to be in the back. So start from the back here, make a knot back here. And you might want to make several knots. Just make it big enough so that it can't get through that hole. And then come up and go through the other ears, just like this. Okay, and then determine how much of a handle you want. And then you just trim that and tie another knot. And there you go. Thanks for watching.